My name is Rhapsody, his name is Reto of Retromation, and welcome to Reto and Rhaps Fall in Love while playing Enter the Gungeon. Reto, when did you last sing to yourself?
That's a... shoot. Like, on...
Also start the run.
Oh. On purpose? Like, are we talking not on accident, just like... I sing a little ditty to myself while I'm moving around? Or are we talking... Because I do that all the time. I do it in my videos.
It has to be a song or like a really common hook that you know.
Oh,
so like a ditty, like whistling, no, but like singing part of the chorus of something while doing dishes.
The thing is, I do it so often that I'm not sure. I will say.
Did you do it while you were stretching your legs in between episodes?
No, because here's the extra catch. I don't do it when I'm alone. I'll only do it if Grace is home.
Aww.
I will not do it if I'm alone. I feel weird. I feel weird about doing that. I feel way more weird about singing alone than I do about someone hearing me. I don't know.
I'm totally the inverse.
Yeah, I said that knowing that it's probably really I'll sing in the car sometimes, but if I'm home alone, I think it's just like the amount of echo and everything, and just like I don't know. It might be like, honestly, it may come from a totally weird place. It might come from paranoia. I might be like, I'm afraid that somebody is here to hear this, or something like that. It might be like that. Like
you'd hate for your murder scene to be like the murderer creeping around the corner and you're singing like the banana boat commercial.
Exactly. Oh man, I would like just late 90s jams on accident all the time.
Like Blue Dubba D.
Oh, I mean,
did that get stuck in your head after that as well?
It did a bit, but it's kind of resided there ever since Europop came out. So it's kind of I had a this is stupid. I had an iPod mini or whatever, and most kids like put a lot of songs on them, you know, as you're supposed to do. They have a nice collection of a wide variety of music.
Yep.
The only thing on mine was Eiffel 65's Europop and two somewhere between like 2 and 3 albums of Weird Al, and that's it. That's all I had until I lost it.
That is so relatable. Mine was that I had It's Raining Men as Billy Joel's Piano Men.
Oh my god.
Man. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
Those were the only two I had, and it was a tape Walkman. Like, it was a tape Walkman, but it was a tape Walkman in the era where MP3s already existed. So you would plug it into a PC in order to record to tape the MP3 that you were playing from iTunes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Piano Man, I'm not surprised for a second that I had that happen to me. Like, just, okay, I'm only listening to a couple songs, like, on loop, basically, because my dad was that way. Billy Joel was one of the people he would listen to. Billy Joel, Coldplay, and Styx is all I heard growing up. It's the only 3 bands I ever heard.
So you would have been, what? I want to say 14 when Viva La Vida.
Something like that.
Did you hear it blasting around the house constantly?
For sure. You know what? I have incredibly, like, I have like a weirdly bad memory in some ways, but then all of a sudden I'll surprise myself and I'll pull out the most vivid son of a gun you've ever seen. And I have the most vivid son of a gun I've ever seen with listening to Viva La Vida for the first time on CD while I was playing World of Warcraft, and I was in Tenaris with my dwarf warrior, and Viva La Vida was playing, and there's like some part of the song that oh my god, I should know. I listened to it so many times. How do I not remember? But they're talking about sands, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in the sands, like Coldplay. Like, I remembered that. I don't know. I thought I remembered it vividly, but I just remember the feeling, I guess, more than anything.
I can remember every line past the Sands line.
Yeah.
Damn it. But for Coldplay, actually specifically for Viva La Vida, have I ever told this one to you before? I know I've told it to Orbital.
I don't think so.
So the first time that I actually wagged school, or skipped, what is the American colloquialism for
skip
taking the day off?
Skip, play hooky, something like that.
Play hooky. Yeah, never heard that one in my life. But
yeah, me either.
Yeah, the first time I ever wagged or skipped school was I skipped exactly one class so that a friend of mine, Johnny, and I could listen to each of the ears of my big chunky iPod in order to listen to Viva La Vida on repeat for a 45-minute period.
That is just like, I'm pretty sure that your friend was me. That's just, I'm like almost positive.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's because
we met really early on then.
Yeah. There's this strange reverse origin story that we're finding out. What a world.
It's that guy is now a pro Dota 2.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What's his name? Or wait, you don't have to. Hold on.
I'm not gonna blow up his spot.
Yeah, don't blow up his spot. Oh, that's one of those things. Just like, oh god, I have to know, but it's like I don't want to. Yeah. No.
You probably don't know them.
That's fine.
How many Australian Dota 2 pros do you know?
I don't know any Dota 2 pros. so it's, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like nothing good happened to anybody that I went to school with.
Mm-hmm.
Only really.
Nothing to any of them?
Huh?
Nothing to any of them?
That I know of, that I've heard of. Like I've never noticed. I've never seen anything good. I've seen a lot of bad. Like bad, so bad that we are not going to talk about it bad. Aside from the fact that it's just like, oh my goodness, and it's never the people that you would think. It's crazy, or at least it wasn't for me.
There were people that you would have thought.
Yes. Like there was some scary. Okay. I don't know how many people were like in your school. I went to a very big school, and there's some people who were like, oh man, it's like it sucks, but they seem like they're gonna have a very troubled future. And then
how big is very big for an American school?
Oh my god,
Okay, how many people were in your year?
I wish I had the number, and I don't want to.
Hundreds or thousands?
Thousands.
Okay, yeah, way bigger than any school I've even heard of.
There's a lot, like very, very, very big. So it's like, that big of a sample size. So yeah, somebody's gonna seem a little sketchy. But yeah, I don't know. I got some doozies about it for off camera, but not for here. Not gonna throw anybody under the bus. Not gonna throw anybody.
Totally fair. Totally fair. When's the last time you sang to someone else?
Sing to someone else?
I know you said that you usually sing Not Alone, and When Grace is Around, so I have to imagine probably that.
Yeah.
What was the last song you sung?
Oh, I just, like, the thing is, and I'm sure a lot of people have this too, it's like, whatever song I heard in the morning is the song I'll sing all day. Like, and I can't quite remember what that was. I just, like, I'll sing anything, and like, you can take a guess. Like, if you watch any of my Gungeon videos, like, you can pick out, like, oh, he's singing a little ditty from this song. You better believe I've been singing that all day, like, whatever it is. Like,
those kinds of things just come with you. Like, you start recording, and it's like, oh, this experience from the past week has just decided that it's hanging around for a while.
Yeah, and it's like, most of the time it's like, why did this get in my head? And then I'll say, like, why did I hear this? And then Grace will be like, it was playing in the store in the thrift store 2 days ago. And I'm like, Yes. Okay. Rational.
It's a solid memory.
But it's like, that's what I'm saying, is it's really good, but it's never on command. It gets it gets thrown into my head, but I can't recall, like, I can't tell you what song I sung today. You know? I can't tell you what song I sung today, but like maybe I'll subconsciously remember it from 2 days ago. If someone just says the right...
What did you sing 2 days ago then?
I mean, 2 days ago. No, I don't... But I'm like, if the right thing happens, like, it's a very pairing focused memory I have. Like, unless you said the right word or I smelled the right smell, I wouldn't be able to answer the question. Like, a certain smell will give it to me, a certain, you know, like, easily, like, and I'll be able to pull something really bizarre out of a hat. But
do you think that's going to be something that actually happens, like, in the future for kind of like pedagogical kind of like progress? Like,
yeah,
are we going to start giving students sense?
Probably. Will it be mainstream?
Surely, right?
Will it be mainstream? I don't know. Maybe in a long time. Who knows? We'll have to see how the fringe schools do it. But like, I don't know. I could see it happening for sure. It's like, it's one of those weird fringe ideas that, like, I can see the point of. Or like, I don't know. There's that school that, oh my god, and I heard about it and I was like, I want to go so bad. It was a school that built its entire curriculum around the framework of learning is playing a video game.
Oh.
And like, your classes were quests or something, and you would get side quests. You would, you know, like, you'd have to do extra credit, like, and they found that, like, the way they framed it made kids a lot more likely to seek out doing extra credit and seek out doing quests, quote unquote, homework with other partners. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't looked into it further, but I read about it and I thought it was just, I was like, I wondered. I mean, it doesn't seem like it went well enough where anyone's talking about it, because I had to read about it in like some obscure place. I'm like, what else is there? Sense? Maybe?
Yeah. That music, maybe?
Yeah. I could totally see that. It's like, or weird schools where, like, because they say, and I totally know this is the truth for myself, where the best way to learn is to teach somebody else, or to figure out how to teach somebody else. And I know that that's true for me. Like, I wonder if there's gonna be some school where the first period you're supposed to, like, you're supposed to try to learn a subject, and the second period you're supposed to try to teach it to the next students or something. I guess you're gonna
No, hang on. That would make, like, a lot of sense, but you just have, like, a seeding teacher who teaches, like, the first class.
Yes.
And then all of the other classes are taught by students who've mastered that class.
Yes. It would have to be, like, you would have to make sure, I don't know, like, I don't know.
You need to make sure that those students somehow were qualified in order to actually, they were going to be good teachers.
Yeah.
So what you need is some sort of a diploma or a bachelor program that would award them the ability to become teachers. Obviously, not all of them are going to want to do that as well. So effectively, wait a second. You've just created teachers.
I know. I just created teachers, but it's but what I'm getting at is, like, here, like, okay, like, the first period, the kids learn from a teacher, and the second period is like for the kids that would be learning, or maybe like they have to try to teach it. They teach it to the teachers, but they're like,
oh, to the teachers,
something like that. How about that? I feel like that would maybe make more sense. Like, they'd have to teach it to the teachers, and the teachers would have to act like they don't know, or like, you know, like, because the teachers would know what kind of questions would, you know, they would not want to have to get answered or something. I don't know. Maybe that could work. It would make more sense at the very least.
But my problem there is that effectively just becomes like an oral exam.
Yeah.
Because your teacher is just asking you questions.
Yeah.
Which is like, how does that differ from what we're currently doing?
I mean, don't poke holes in my genius plan that I thought about for 5 minutes, Rhapsody.
I'm sorry.
No, how would it be different? I don't know. I feel like, how is a lot of teaching different? It's just changing the framework in which you're looking at it, you know?
What
Like,
I'm asking you to do right now is just solve the teaching crisis.
I
Just
have, and you
all
poked a hole in it.
education.
I did solve it, and you said no.
Yeah, I'm simply asking in 5 minutes if you could improvise a solution to one of the largest problems facing humanity.
I know,
God.
and I did it.
Reto.
I did it, and you got a bug up your butt or something. You don't like my answer.
Yeah, true.
I think there's something there. I don't think it's I don't actually think it's a fully fleshed out good idea, but I think the concept of maybe it being like for kids who like for me, it would have been great in two ways. I would have learned to socialize better, and I would have learned the topic better, because I can't pay attention in a normal classroom environment very well at all. But I've been told I'm a really good teacher, and I feel like trying to teach somebody something is the only way that I ever get confident about what I know about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Honestly, I think your idea is actually quite good. I am just giving you pretty much.
It's okay. That's what the investors said too. I'm used to it.
You'll get it up. You'll get it running one day.
Yeah.
I have this 4th floor has been the worst for me.
Thank God you said the same thing.
So much.
I'm feeling the exact same things. It's bizarre that I have not found the boss.
Did you do the thing that I did where you open the minimap and then you swung the mouse around, like, to demonstrate to the audience, because you couldn't talk at the time, that, hey, this is kind of messed up?
No, but I probably literally would have if you didn't say something. I was like a fraction away from saying what with my mouse. Like, I see you do that a lot too. I do it too. I'm like, I shake if I miss something really bad, or I get hit 3 times in a stupid way. I'm like, ah.
Okay, so sometimes the shake is like, sometimes it's, you know, just in response, like, surprise. But sometimes it's like I've been holding so much tension for so long in this run that when I got hit, I actually got, like, scared.
Yeah, that too. Oh my goodness. Where are you at with, like, horror games? Can you play any?
Depends on the game. If it is just, like, jump scare heavy, I could, but I don't. Why?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't need to do that stuff. I can get my heart rate really high if I need to, and I should be doing so. Exercising. I'm not doing that. Why am I gonna play a game?
Yeah, there you go. Well, there you go. You can play the game so you don't have to exercise. So there we go. We just solved fitness and teaching in the same episode.
Hell yes, you're welcome.
Oh man, just go teach a bunch of teachers the thing they already know, and then get freaking scared, ding-dongs.
Exactly. I don't know why y'all haven't been just doing this the whole time. Yeah, just cancel that word.
I don't know. I like watching scary games. And by watching, I mean I like putting on a video of someone else playing a scary game and scrolling down with the window enough where I only kind of sort of see what's going on, but I'm not fully invested enough to be scared.
Yep.
Like, Until Dawn is my favorite game that I've never played.
I love Until Dawn!
It's my favorite game that I've never played. It's so good, and I'm working up the courage to play it with grace.
Do it.
Because
that would be such a good couch series.
It's true. Like, I've watched a full playthrough of it twice, but I've never, and I own it because it was free on PlayStation 4, and I just haven't played it yet. But I love it. It's so good.
Please do. That would be great fun. Also, like, at least Until Dawn, like, while it does have those moments, because it is so scripted, they're never going to be, like, out of nowhere. You'll always know where they're going to be.
Yeah. The difficult thing would be convincing Grace to play it with me. She is even less scary game welcoming. She's of the mind, things are so messed up already. Why make things even more stressful? And I can get that to an extent. I get that for sure. Especially because we haven't finished Yoshi's Crafted World yet. Why don't we play that and put a smile on our face instead of getting terrified? I get it.
It does feel like there's this kind of like huge movement at the moment in kind of like especially internet and online culture to like specifically choose just like positive emotion, because it feels like the internet for such a long time was in the other direction of like be the most sarcastic dick you can. Like if you're a little bit charismatic, that's fine, but just be kind of cynical and jaded.
Yeah, hot topic kind of.
Yeah.
Stuff
I'm
like
glad
that.
it's swinging back in the other direction. I would rather someone be kind of like almost like fastly positive than not.
Yeah, sickly sweet.
Saccharine.
Sorry, I just pulled off the coolest dodges and known the man. Had to go ooh for it.
Oop. And oh.
And I did ooh.
Oh my god, my guns, they're letting me down. Did you know mutation is a bad gun? I didn't. I thought it was like, okay, it's bad, turns out.
I've been using it the whole run. Not how you would think. I've been using it the whole run to move fast.
You genius!
It's not bad if you're using it that way. I've been using.
Should have been.
I also got the railgun, the prototype railgun, at some point.
Okay, well, enjoy your win.
Yeah, I mean, I've been going kind of slow. It's never a good speed run when you get the reward from Lonk.
Yeah, I got it on that floor as well, though.
Exactly. Oh,
it was
man.
just that bad.
It was just. That's a
I've
problem.
got 2 hearts and basically no weaponry, and I'm going in the dragon.
Oh,
Just a minute.
well, you're gonna win.
No, 2 hearts and no weaponry.
You're gonna win.
2 hearts and no weaponry?
Oh, okay. I just found the dragon. I'm gonna win. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, we like always when we guess, like say whenever we start to actually talk about the game, it's like, oh, we're at the dragon, or you're at the dragon. Okay.
I honestly, like, even if they do lose a vast majority of these episodes, I feel very comfortable to be within the same dragon fight as you.
I mean,
that's good enough for me.
Yeah, I play basically every single day, and you're on the same fight as me. And I have, you got a lot of hours, but I have like 200, 300 extra hours on you or something. So it's like, I think you should be totally pleased. I think everybody watching should be totally pleased with how close it is.
I'm finally actually using mutation movement, and I'm using it in this like dragon fight.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't do that, I probably see, like, that's the kind of weird little things. It's like if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't win. And I honestly, I still don't know if I will. I feel like this is going so slow.
With the railgun?
I don't have the railgun. It's out of ammo.
What?
It was the prototype railgun, and it's out of ammo. I'm using the light gun, which isn't bad. It's just it's not fast, and I got in here later than you, so who knows?
My AC 15 is not powered up, and I have a banana otherwise, so...
Yeah, I was using the banana for a bit, and I changed my mind.
Yep.
You on the hard phase yet?
No. I think I may end up letting it kill me.
Oh, you know what really gave me the push? It was Big Boy. I got Big Boy a while ago.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have Big Boy.
I got Big Boy on like 4th floor.
I got rid of my... This is actually probably what killed me as well. I got rid of my double vision in order to take smoke bomb, just in case there was something good in the forge. I don't know why I did that. It was just like an autopilot decision I made.
It's one of those things where, yeah, you probably would have done that in your normal series, and also it's only a bad idea because it didn't supremely pay off. It could have just as easily gotten you, like, I don't know, gotten you the full railgun, or gotten you, something crazy. It just,
a bad idea is just a good idea that hasn't paid off yet.
Exactly.
Reto of Retromation.
It's me. It's me, the man, who said the thing.
The myth, the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend. The guy who also said, put that on a t-shirt and smoke it.
Oh, I love it.
the two equally as introspective phrases.
I love it. Can you sell a shirt that says that, please? I would like to get that.
I probably will. I probably will at some point when I'm not lazy.
Please do. I'm gonna go collect my the gun. Bullet to my face.
Oh, I just broke the heart.
Oh,
You've done the victory.
Oh, damn.
I told you. See, I kind of thought so. I thought that you got enough of a head start, and my guns were just not like. Of course, if I had prototype railgun full.
Do you want to know what actually did it?
What did it?
I swapped to the banana, and then I had scattershot, so I was just blowing up everything.
You got scattershot. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I got scattershot at some point, so it's actually pretty good against the dragon there.
I love getting scattershot now. Just a small tweak changes my entire outlook on something. It probably shouldn't, but now I love it.
I don't know. With the amount of hours played, like those small tweaks make a lot of difference to players like you.
It's true, and I always said every time I got it, I'm like, scattershot is such a disappointment because like I draw the immediate parallel to like 2020 in Binding of Isaac, or even like triple shot or quad shot or something. Even though those have downsides, it's like those are obviously good in that game, barring weird scenarios with shot speed or charge time or whatever the hell. But scattershot is like rarely good instead of rarely bad. Like just buff it a little bit, and it's an item that people will be excited to have. I don't know.
And they did.
And they did. And it's not OP, but now it makes fun runs. I like it a lot. So glad they changed it before they left.
I think Gungeon is kind of like in the roguelike space, the king of having things that are fun but not OP.
Yeah, it's very good at that. It's very good at that. You need to work on your skills. The chance that you're going to get an OP run, like say you launch the game and you get clone, like that's something way later that's super OP. You start the game for the first time, you get clone, who cares? You're not going to make it to floor 2 probably. Binding of Isaac, if somehow you get brimstone or whatever, you might win your first run against like Mom, the equivalent of Mom's Heart or something at the time. Like, I don't know. I like that.
It's interesting, yeah. Like, at a base level, the carry factor is much less impactful in this game than almost any other roguelike I've played. But then you get to the higher levels of play, and those items can carry you. Like, they can come back and do that, and you don't even need them to do so. Yeah, it's just a really well-designed roguelike.
It's true. It's true, and I love that aspect of it, because it's just, and that's why. And that's why whenever anybody says they're sharing their Gungeon run and they're saying, I got screwed over by RNG, it's like, okay, maybe you didn't get a great run, but if you're comparing it to any other roguelike or a lot of other roguelikes, I think that RNG is definitely much less of a factor in this game than the vast majority. Like, yeah, your mechanical skill can mitigate it a lot of the time. Completely. Like, I wouldn't be on my 287 at this time streak, if bad RNG could actually ruin a run. I would have had bad enough RNG to have a run ruined by now. It just would have happened. Exactly. That is something I do appreciate about games like this and Isaac back in Rebirth times, where the consistency of streaking is something that is a really good indication of how badly RNG can screw over even whatever the best player at the game is. Jobs only wins, 40% of Ascension 20 runs in Slay the Spire. So the streaks are never particularly long, but you're winning 100%. Yeah. So those kinds of things come into play. Anyway, for the moment, I don't know why we got off on that track. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. My name has been Rhapsody. His name has been Reto of Retromation. This has been Falling in Love. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.